Ancient wisdom whispers across time, revealing a magnificent force surrounding your body at this very moment. Invisible yet profoundly powerful, shaping every aspect of your existence. This electromagnetic aura extends beyond your physical form, creating a vibrant cocoon of life force that reflects your complete state of being. The human energy field serves as the ultimate mirror, displaying your physical health, emotional landscape, mental patterns, and spiritual connection in a symphony of frequencies and vibrations that dance around your physical form. This extraordinary energy system consists of 7 distinct layers, each corresponding to a specific chakra or energy center within your body. The etheric layer, connected to your root chakra, governs physical vitality and survival instincts. The emotional body, linked with your sacral chakra, holds the vibrations of your feelings and desires. Your mental layer, associated with the solar plexus, contains thought patterns and beliefs that shape your perception. The astral body, tied to your heart center, manages connections and relationships with others. The etheric template, aligned with your throat, houses the blueprint of your authentic expression. The celestial layer, connected to your third eye, facilitates intuition and inner vision. Finally, the causal body, linked to your crown chakra, connects you to universal consciousness and your soul's highest purpose. When your energy field flows freely, it radiates with brilliant colors and expansive reach, signaling optimal health and spiritual alignment. However, when blockages occur, the aura becomes dim, contracted, or distorted, manifesting as physical ailments, emotional distress, mental fog, or spiritual disconnection. These energy disruptions precede physical symptoms, making your aura an early warning system for imbalances that might later materialize as disease or dysfunction. Modern biophysics supports this ancient understanding. Scientific instruments can measure the electromagnetic fields generated by your heart and brain. Each layer of your energy field filters specific frequencies. For instance, a blocked emotional body might manifest as unexplained mood swings or emotional numbness, while a vibrant celestial body enhances intuitive abilities and spiritual insights. Numerous studies on biofield therapies have demonstrated connections between aura health and measurable improvements in stress reduction, immune function, and overall well-being. Understanding your energy field provides a detailed map of your inner landscape, revealing areas requiring healing or attention before they manifest as serious problems. This awareness grants you conscious influence over your well-being, unlocking hidden potential for transformation and growth. This framework parallels established psychological models such as Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where self-awareness precedes self-actualization. Research into energy awareness practices shows remarkable benefits. Participants demonstrate up to 30% reduction in stress markers and significant improvements in resilience against life challenges. Society systematically conditions us against energy awareness from childhood. Our culture prioritizes logic, concrete facts, and external authority, while dismissing energy sensitivity as irrational fantasy or pseudoscience. Children naturally sense energy patterns and subtle vibrations, but gradually learn to ignore these instincts as they're labeled mere imagination or dismissed entirely. This suppression reflects broader shifts in educational philosophy following the Industrial Revolution, when abstract thinking and intuitive knowledge gave way to standardized, measurable outcomes. Fascinating neuroscience research reveals that infants possess remarkable sensitivity to emotional and energetic cues, an innate ability gradually suppressed through cultural conditioning. Educational systems emphasize memorization, linear thinking, and obedience over intuition, creativity, and energy awareness. Students learn to value external validation over internal knowing, creating deep disconnection from their natural energy sensitivity. Mainstream scientific paradigms, rooted in materialist philosophy, categorize energy phenomena as cognitive biases or subjective experiences, despite mounting evidence of measurable electromagnetic fields and quantum effects that support energy-based understandings of consciousness. This represents a historical shift toward reductionist thinking, abandoning holistic models like Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine that recognized energy as fundamental to health and consciousness. This pervasive conditioning creates powerful mental barriers, causing people to overlook subtle energy shifts, meaningful synchronicities, and the profound connection between thoughts, emotions, and physical reality. The disconnection limits access to the transformative power of the energy field, keeping people trapped in patterns of limitation and suffering. Cognitive psychology demonstrates how confirmation bias reinforces learned skepticism, effectively blinding us to energy signals that might otherwise transform our understanding of reality. Breaking this cycle requires metacognition, the ability to observe your own thought patterns, which energy awareness practices naturally cultivate. Despite societal conditioning against energy awareness, compelling scientific evidence validates the existence and importance of human energy fields. The body generates measurable electromagnetic fields, detected by sophisticated instruments like electroencephalograms, EEGs, and magnetoencephalograms, MEGs. These technologies reveal the electrical activity of your brain and the magnetic fields produced by your heart, providing tangible proof that you constantly emit energy beyond your physical boundaries. Quantum physics experiments, particularly the famous double-slit experiment, suggest consciousness itself influences physical reality, a finding that aligns perfectly with ancient teachings about the power of focused attention and intention to shape energy fields. Research from institutions like the HeartMath Institute demonstrates that thoughts and emotions emit specific frequencies, creating measurable effects in the electromagnetic field around the body. These findings support the concept that your mental and emotional states directly impact your energy field, which then influences your physical health and external circumstances. Biophysicist James Oschman's work on energy medicine provides further scientific foundation, showing how the body's connective tissue acts as a semiconductor for electrical signals, allowing energy to flow throughout the entire system. Professor John Joe McFadden's electromagnetic field theory of consciousness proposes that consciousness itself arises from the complex electromagnetic fields generated by the brain, suggesting energy healing practices might directly influence mental states through field interactions. Studies on biofield therapies consistently show remarkable results. 78% of participants report significant stress reduction, with measurable decreases in cortisol levels and improvements in immune function markers. These findings bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science, validating practices once dismissed as superstition. Ancient wisdom traditions worldwide recognized energy as fundamental to human experience long before modern scientific validation. Practices like yoga, Tai Chi, and Ayurveda developed sophisticated systems for understanding and balancing the human energy field thousands of years ago. These traditions view energy as the vital bridge between physical and spiritual realms, using breath, movement, and focused awareness to maintain optimal flow throughout the body's subtle channels. The Sanskrit concept of prana, the Chinese understanding of qi, and similar energy concepts appear across diverse cultures, suggesting universal recognition of this fundamental life force. Ayurvedic medicine mapped energy centers called chakras along the spine, describing their functions and relationships to physical and emotional health with remarkable precision. These ancient chakra systems correspond to major neuroendocrine points in the body. The root chakra aligns with adrenal glands, the heart chakra with the thymus, and the third eye with the pineal gland. Historical texts like the Upanishads described prana, life force, flowing through nadis, energy channels, in ways that parallel modern understandings of the nervous system and electromagnetic pathways. These ancient insights anticipated scientific discoveries by millennia, demonstrating profound understanding of human energy anatomy. The convergence of cutting-edge science and ancient wisdom offers a robust framework for understanding energy fields, validating energy work for both skeptical minds and spiritual seekers. Studies on yoga practitioners show increased gray matter density in brain regions associated with mindfulness and self-regulation, mirroring similar findings in research on Tai Chi practitioners. This convergence suggests a universal energy principle operating across cultural contexts and historical periods. The scientific validation of energy concepts bridges paradigms, allowing rational minds to embrace practices previously dismissed as unscientific, while providing traditional practitioners with contemporary language to explain their experiences. Energy blockages, areas where the natural flow of life force becomes restricted or stagnant, significantly impact physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Stress, trauma, negative emotions, and limiting beliefs create energetic dams that obstruct the free movement of vital energy throughout your system. These blockages manifest as physical symptoms like chronic pain, fatigue, or recurring illness. Emotional disturbances such as anxiety, depression, or mood swings, and mental patterns including negative thought loops, brain fog, or inability to focus. The relationship between energy blockages and physical symptoms finds support in psychoneuroimmunology research linking emotional stress to conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, migraines, and autoimmune disorders. Energy psychology proposes that suppressed emotions create specific imbalances in corresponding chakras. Anger trapped in the heart chakra might manifest as respiratory issues, while fear held in the root chakra could contribute to lower back pain or sciatica. These blockages respond to targeted energy practices that release stagnation and restore healthy flow. A diminished aura reflects these inner blockages, limiting your vitality, clarity, and access to your full potential. Energy blockages create self-reinforcing cycles, attracting situations that mirror and reinforce negative patterns. Stress generates more stress, fear attracts fearful circumstances, doubt manifests as disappointment. Identifying energy blockages through mindfulness practices reveals internal barriers that might otherwise remain hidden, enabling targeted healing approaches before symptoms worsen. This awareness breaks destructive cycles, allowing vital energy to flow freely throughout your system. Mindfulness meditation reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, according to functional MRI studies, calming the fight-or-flight response that restricts energy flow. Journaling about emotional blockages, similar to techniques used in cognitive behavioral therapy, enhances self-awareness and helps pinpoint specific energy disruptions for healing. Ancient practices offer profound tools for clearing energy blockages and restoring optimal flow. Yoga combines physical postures, breath control, and meditation to systematically release tension and restore energy balance throughout the body and mind. This comprehensive practice reduces stress hormones while enhancing self-awareness, effectively clearing blockages across multiple chakra layers. Research demonstrates yoga's remarkable effects, lowering blood pressure by approximately 10% in hypertensive patients and increasing gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, levels, which reduces anxiety and promotes calm. Specific yoga poses target particular chakra blockages. Heart-opening back bends release grief stored in the heart chakra, while grounding poses stabilize root chakra imbalances related to security and survival. Tai Chi offers another powerful approach to energy clearing through its flowing, intentional movements combined with deep, rhythmic breathing. This ancient Chinese practice balances yin and yang energies while promoting emotional and mental clarity. The deliberate slowness of Tai Chi directly counters the frantic pace of modern life, cultivating presence and flow states that dissolve blockages. Studies show Tai Chi improves physical balance, reducing falls in seniors by approximately 30%, while simultaneously enhancing mood through increased dopamine release. The meditative flow state achieved during practice correlates with improved heart rate variability, a key indicator of optimal energy circulation and nervous system balance. Mindfulness meditation provides a direct path to energy clearing by teaching practitioners to remain present without judgment. This simple yet profound practice interrupts negative thought patterns and emotional reactivity, clearing mental and emotional blockages that restrict energy flow. Regular mindfulness practice enhances resilience and inner peace, opening energy channels throughout the system. Research shows mindfulness reduces cortisol levels by approximately 20% in stress studies, while rewiring neural pathways to enhance focus and emotional regulation. This modern practice mirrors ancient Buddhist Vipassana meditation, which emphasizes non-attachment to thoughts and emotions as a means of clearing energy stagnation and achieving enlightenment. Pranayama, yogic breathing techniques, offers perhaps the most accessible and powerful tool for energy management. This ancient practice uses controlled breathing patterns to unblock chakras and regulate the autonomic nervous system, which governs unconscious bodily functions. Simple techniques like diaphragmatic breathing, inhaling for 4 counts, holding briefly, then exhaling for 6 counts, activate the parasympathetic rest and digest response, counteracting the energy-depleting effects of chronic stress. Breathing practices directly alter heart rate variability, calming the vagus nerve within minutes, according to biofeedback studies. Alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana, balances the brain hemispheres, enhancing focus and clarity, as demonstrated by EEG evidence showing synchronized brainwave patterns. The beauty of pranayama lies in its accessibility, requiring no special equipment or environment, making it ideal for integration into busy modern lives. Even brief pranayama sessions yield significant benefits for energy flow, including reduced stress, enhanced resilience, improved sleep quality, and strengthened immune function. Research indicates that just 2 minutes of pranayama can lower cortisol levels by approximately 15% while increasing oxytocin, fostering a state of calm alertness ideal for energy work. The simplicity of breath control aligns with Stoic philosophical practices of focusing on controllable aspects of life. Your breath remains under your command, even when external circumstances feel chaotic. Practical application of pranayama requires minimal time investment for maximum energy benefit. Simply sit comfortably. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Hold briefly, then exhale slowly for 6 counts, visualizing tension and blockages releasing with each breath. Consistency yields cumulative benefits. 5 minutes of daily practice creates more lasting change than occasional longer sessions. Regular pranayama enhances lung capacity, with studies showing approximately 10% increase after 6 weeks of practice, supporting physical vitality and energy reserves. This accessible practice serves as a gateway to deeper energy work like meditation and visualization, making it perfect for beginners while remaining valuable for advanced practitioners. Energy alignment principles underlie manifestation practices that harness your vibrational frequency to attract desired outcomes. The law of attraction operates on the premise that like attracts like. Aligning your energy field with high-vibration emotions, such as love, gratitude, and joy, naturally draws similar positive experiences into your life. Thoughts and emotions emit specific frequencies that shape your energy field. which then interacts with the quantum field of potential to manifest corresponding physical reality. Heart coherence studies demonstrate that feelings of gratitude and appreciation increase high-frequency heart rate variability patterns, creating an optimal state for alignment with desired outcomes. Neuroplasticity research confirms that repeatedly focusing on positive thoughts strengthens neural pathways, making optimistic perspectives more automatic and therefore more influential on your energy field. Practical manifestation techniques harness these energy principles through systematic practices. Visualization involves vividly imagining your goals as already achieved, engaging all senses to create energetic resonance with your desired reality. Affirmations use positive statements in present tense to reprogram subconscious beliefs, aligning your energy with empowering perspectives. Cultivating gratitude raises your vibrational frequency, creating an attractive force for additional positive experiences. The 5-5-5 technique combines these approaches, spending 5 minutes visualizing your goal, 5 minutes repeating affirmations, and 5 minutes in gratitude daily to create powerful energetic alignment. Visualization activates the prefrontal cortex in ways similar to actually experiencing the visualized scenario, according to neuroimaging studies. Regular gratitude practice increases serotonin production, creating a biochemical feedback loop that supports manifestation through enhanced emotional well-being. Effective manifestation requires inspired action, small, consistent steps that signal your commitment to the universe while aligning your physical activities with your energetic intentions. Action amplifies energetic alignment, opening doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain closed. Research on goal achievement indicates that setting intentions combined with specific action plans more than doubles success rates compared to visualization alone. Taking action creates psychological flow states characterized by heightened focus and reduced self-consciousness, further enhancing energy resonance with desired outcomes. This balanced approach honors both the metaphysical aspects of manifestation and the practical requirements for bringing dreams into physical reality. Your personal energy field exists within a vast interconnected web, influencing others and contributing to collective consciousness. The boundaries between individual auras remain permeable, allowing constant energetic exchange with people, places, and situations you encounter. Positive thoughts and emotions create harmonious frequencies that uplift relationships and environments, while negative energy states can similarly affect those around you. Neuroscience research on mirror neurons explains the mechanism behind emotional contagion. Your brain automatically mirrors the emotional states it perceives in others, allowing energy transfer between individuals. Studies from the Global Consciousness Project suggest collective energy shifts during shared events, like mass meditations or major world occurrences, indicating the interconnected nature of human consciousness. The quality of your energy field directly impacts your health and relationships in measurable ways. High-vibration emotional states like compassion, joy, and peace boost immune function through increased production of immunoglobulin A and natural killer cells, while fostering empathy and connection in relationships through enhanced oxytocin release. Conversely, persistent negative thoughts and emotions attract challenging situations that reinforce existing blockages, creating cycles of limitation. Research shows positive emotional states reduce inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein by approximately 10%, supporting overall physical health. Empathy training programs demonstrate that conscious energy management improves relationship quality through enhanced emotional intelligence and communication skills. Your individual energy work contributes to global healing by raising the vibrational frequency of the collective field. As you clear personal blockages and elevate your energy, you automatically influence the larger human energy grid, fostering unity, consciousness, and planetary healing. Studies on collective meditation have documented reduced crime rates, approximately 7% decrease in areas surrounding large meditation gatherings, suggesting tangible social benefits from focused energy work. This understanding aligns with philosophical concepts like Advaita Vedanta's teaching of fundamental oneness, where individual consciousness represents expressions of a unified field. Your personal energy mastery thus becomes an act of service to humanity, contributing to evolutionary advancement beyond individual benefit. Developing practical energy mastery requires systematic attention to key areas of practice. Regular awareness checks form the foundation, pausing several times daily to notice your energy state, high or low, focused or scattered, open or contracted, builds crucial self-knowledge about your patterns and triggers. Setting phone reminders for 3 daily energy check-ins establishes this habit effectively. Metacognition, the ability to observe your own mental and emotional processes, enhances self-regulation capacity, reducing stress responses by approximately 20%, according to psychological research. This practice parallels Stoic self-examination techniques, grounding energy work in disciplined self-observation, rather than vague spirituality. Conscious breathing serves as your most portable and immediate energy management tool. Using pranayama techniques during stressful situations instantly shifts your energetic state, resetting blockages and restoring flow. Research demonstrates that breath regulation directly affects the autonomic nervous system, shifting energy patterns within seconds of implementation. Breathing practices appear across diverse spiritual traditions, from Zen meditation to Christian contemplative prayer, suggesting universal recognition of breath as an energy anchor. The simplicity of breath control makes it accessible regardless of belief system or background, providing an entry point to energy work for skeptics and beginners. Physical movement breaks up stagnant energy patterns, promoting vital flow throughout your system. Stretching, dancing, yoga, or simply walking mindfully moves energy that might otherwise remain blocked in the body's tissues. Even brief 5-minute movement sessions release endorphins and shift energy patterns, enhancing overall vitality. Research indicates movement increases production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, supporting mental clarity and cognitive function. Movement-based energy practices align with somatic therapy approaches, which recognize the body's role in storing and releasing emotional energy, particularly from traumatic experiences. Thought management represents a crucial aspect of energy mastery, as mental patterns directly shape your aura's quality and resonance. Redirecting negative or limiting thoughts toward positive, empowering perspectives shifts your entire energy signature. Rather than suppressing unwanted thoughts, which creates resistance and energetic blockages, energy masters practice conscious redirection and reframing. Cognitive reframing techniques from therapeutic approaches like cognitive behavioral therapy reduce stress markers by approximately 30%, according to clinical studies. Positive thought patterns increase activity in the prefrontal cortex, enhancing decision-making capacity and creative problem-solving abilities that support manifestation efforts. Emotional flow practices prevent energy blockages by allowing feelings to move through your field without creating stagnation. Acknowledging emotions without judgment or attachment permits natural processing, maintaining energetic balance even during challenging experiences. The practice of emotional non-attachment, observing feelings without becoming identified with them, maintains equilibrium regardless of circumstantial ups and downs. Emotional regulation techniques from dialectical behavior therapy show reduced amygdala hyperactivity in brain scans, indicating decreased emotional reactivity and clearer energy flow. This approach mirrors Buddhist equanimity practices, fostering resilience through balanced emotional response rather than suppression or over-identification with temporary feeling states. Energy reset techniques provide rapid realignment when you notice your field becoming depleted or imbalanced. A simple reset involves pausing your activities, taking several deep breaths, visualizing cleansing light flowing through your system, and setting a clear intention to shift into a higher vibrational state. This practice proves especially valuable during overwhelm, conflict, or exposure to negative environments. Visualization activates the default mode network in the brain, according to neuroimaging studies, fostering a state of calm receptivity, ideal for energy work. Research on intention setting shows approximately 25% improvement in goal adherence when specific intentions precede actions, making this practice particularly effective for maintaining energetic boundaries in challenging situations. Your energy represents a tangible force actively shaping your reality. Ignoring this dimension limits your potential, while consciously engaging with it unlocks transformation across all life areas. Small, consistent energy practices create profound change over time through cumulative effects. Taking responsibility for your energy field empowers you to co-create your experience rather than feeling victimized by circumstances or others' energies. Self-determination theory in psychology demonstrates that autonomy in practices like energy work significantly boosts intrinsic motivation and sustained engagement. This perspective aligns with existentialist philosophy, emphasizing personal responsibility for creating meaning and experience, grounding energy work in practical empowerment rather than passive spirituality. Immediate steps toward energy mastery remain simple yet powerful. Commit to practicing pranayama breathing for just 2 minutes daily, upon waking, before sleep, or during a stressful moment. Journal one energy shift you notice each week, building awareness of subtle changes and patterns. Take a single inspired action toward a meaningful goal, aligning your physical activities with energetic intentions. Research on habit formation indicates approximately 21 days of consistent practice establishes neural pathways that make energy work increasingly automatic. Small actions leverage the compound effect principle, yielding exponential growth over time as subtle energy shifts accumulate into transformative changes. Energy mastery represents a lifelong skill development process similar to learning, cooking, music, or athletics, improving with patience, practice, and curiosity rather than immediate perfection. Maintaining openness to new techniques and deeper exploration prevents stagnation in your energy practice. Educational psychology research on lifelong learning shows enhanced neuroplasticity and cognitive flexibility in those who continuously develop new skills, supporting ongoing energy mastery. This approach mirrors Taoist principles of flowing with change rather than rigidly adhering to fixed practices, allowing your energy work to evolve with your growing awareness and changing life circumstances. Your energy field functions as your personal magic, a powerful tool for co-creating your life experience in alignment with your deepest desires while contributing to collective harmony. Beginning energy practices today initiates a profound journey of transformation that extends far beyond individual benefit. Research in positive psychology demonstrates that focusing on personal strengths and empowerment improves overall well-being by approximately 15% compared to problem-focused approaches. This empowerment perspective echoes ancient wisdom traditions' emphasis on self-knowledge as the path to liberation and fulfillment. The ancient Egyptians understood energy as the foundation of all existence, developing sophisticated systems for harnessing and directing this force through sacred geometry, sound vibration, and ceremonial practices. Their temples incorporated precise mathematical ratios that amplified energy, creating powerful vortexes for healing and spiritual initiation. Hieroglyphic texts describe the human energy field as the Ka, a spiritual double containing life force that could be strengthened through specific practices. Egyptian priests and priestesses underwent rigorous training in energy manipulation, learning to channel cosmic forces for healing, manifestation, and communion with higher realms. Their understanding of energy anatomy included pathways remarkably similar to the meridian system later documented in Chinese medicine, suggesting universal energy principles recognized across diverse cultures. Hermetic teachings, attributed to the legendary sage Hermes Trismegistus, provide a comprehensive framework for understanding energy dynamics through 7 universal principles. The principle of mentalism states that all is mind. Consciousness creates reality through energetic projection. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below, describes how energy patterns repeat across scales, from atoms to galaxies. The principle of vibration explains that everything exists in constant motion, at different frequencies, with higher vibrations transcending lower ones. The principle of polarity recognizes that opposing energies exist on a spectrum, rather than as separate forces. The principle of rhythm acknowledges energy's natural fluctuation between poles. The principle of cause and effect establishes energy as the mechanism behind all manifestation. Finally, the principle of gender describes masculine, projective, and feminine, receptive energies, working in creative harmony. These principles provide a sophisticated energy physics system that predates modern science by millennia, yet aligns remarkably with quantum field theory. Ancient mystery schools worldwide taught initiates to master energy through progressive revelations, moving from basic energy awareness to advanced manifestation and spiritual communion. The Eleusinian mysteries of Greece, the Egyptian temple of Isis, and similar traditions worldwide required years of preparation before revealing their highest teachings about energy manipulation. These schools understood that premature exposure to advanced energy techniques without proper foundation could create imbalance or misuse of power. Their graduated teaching methods ensured ethical development alongside growing energy mastery. Archaeological evidence from mystery school sites reveals architectural features designed to amplify energy, including specific acoustic properties, geometric alignments with celestial bodies, and water features that enhanced electromagnetic conductivity. The suppression of energy knowledge began systematically during the 4th century of the Common Era, when Emperor Constantine established Christianity as Rome's official religion and ordered the destruction of mystery schools and their sacred texts. This period marked a pivotal shift from experiential spirituality based on personal energy mastery toward institutionalized religion requiring external authority. The Library of Alexandria's destruction eliminated countless ancient texts on energy practices, while European witch hunts targeted women maintaining traditional energy healing knowledge. This systematic erasure continued through the scientific revolution, when mechanistic worldviews replaced holistic understanding, relegating energy concepts to superstition despite their sophisticated practical applications. This historical context explains why profound energy knowledge remains unfamiliar to most modern people, despite its ancient pedigree and practical utility. Rediscovering your innate energy sensitivity requires recognizing and releasing societal programming that dismisses subtle perception. Children naturally sense energy fields, noticing the feel of places and people beyond physical characteristics, before cultural conditioning teaches them to ignore these impressions. Reclaiming this birthright begins with validating your intuitive hits and unexplainable knowings rather than dismissing them as imagination. Research on intuition suggests the body processes environmental information below conscious awareness, explaining the phenomenon of gut feelings that often prove accurate despite lacking logical explanation. The enteric nervous system, sometimes called the second brain, contains over 100 million neurons and processes information independently from the central nervous system, potentially serving as a biological basis for energy sensitivity. The journey toward energy mastery represents the rediscovery of your most fundamental nature, a conscious field of energy temporarily expressing through physical form. This understanding transforms every aspect of life, revealing the energetic dimension underlying physical reality. Your thoughts, emotions, relationships, health challenges, and life circumstances all reflect your energy field's current state, offering valuable feedback for growth and healing. By working consciously with your energy, you reclaim creative power previously surrendered to external authorities or unconscious patterns. Throughout this exploration, we've unveiled the hidden architecture of your energy field. 7 interconnected layers corresponding to chakra centers, each influencing specific aspects of your experience. We've examined how societal conditioning systematically disconnects you from energy awareness despite your innate sensitivity to subtle vibrations. Scientific validation from biophysics, quantum mechanics, and consciousness research confirms what ancient traditions recognized millennia ago. Energy forms the foundation of all existence, including your body, mind, and consciousness. We've identified how energy blockages manifest as physical ailments, emotional distress, and mental limitations, creating self-reinforcing cycles that restrict your full expression. Ancient practices like yoga, tai chi, and mindfulness meditation offer systematic approaches to clearing these blockages and restoring optimal flow. Pranayama breathing techniques provide particularly accessible tools for immediate energy management, requiring no special equipment or environment to produce significant shifts in your vibrational state. The law of attraction explains how your energy field's quality attracts corresponding experiences through resonance with the quantum field of potential. Practical manifestation techniques, visualization, affirmation, gratitude practice, and inspired action harness this principle for conscious creation. Your energy field extends beyond personal boundaries, influencing others and contributing to collective consciousness through the interconnected web of existence. This understanding reveals personal energy work as simultaneously self-care and global service. Practical tools for energy mastery include regular awareness checks, conscious breathing, physical movement, thought management, emotional flow practices, and energy reset techniques. These approaches build upon each other, creating a comprehensive system for maintaining optimal energetic function despite life's challenges. Small, consistent steps yield profound results through cumulative effects, making energy mastery accessible regardless of your starting point or available time. The historical context of energy knowledge reveals both ancient wisdom and systematic suppression, explaining why these powerful techniques remain unfamiliar to many, despite their practical utility and scientific validity. Mystery schools worldwide preserved energy teachings through initiatory traditions, recognizing their transformative potential when properly understood and applied. Reclaiming this birthright involves recognizing and releasing societal programming while cultivating your innate sensitivity to subtle energy. Your energy field represents your most powerful tool for transformation, a direct interface with the creative force of the universe. By consciously working with this dimension of your being, you unlock capabilities previously dismissed as impossible or magical. Energy mastery allows you to transcend limiting beliefs, heal physical conditions, transform relationships, manifest desires, and contribute to planetary evolution through your elevated vibration. The ancient Egyptians encoded profound energy wisdom in their architecture, art, and hieroglyphic writings. The Great Pyramid at Giza functions as an energy amplifier, its precise measurements and alignment creating a resonance chamber that enhances vibrational frequencies. Egyptian healing temples utilized sound, light, water, and sacred geometry to balance energy fields, with priests trained to channel universal life force through their hands and specialized tools. Hieroglyphic texts describe energy as Sekhem, divine power flowing through all creation, and detail practices for strengthening personal energy through breath, visualization, and sacred movement. The Ankh symbol represents the key to life force circulation, while the Djed pillar symbolizes the energetic spine through which Kundalini energy rises during spiritual awakening. Hermetic initiates learned to manipulate energy through focused thought, emotional mastery, and symbolic correspondences. The Emerald Tablet, attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, contains encrypted instructions for energy transmutation, describing how consciousness shapes reality through vibrational resonance. Hermetic practices included visualization techniques remarkably similar to modern quantum manifestation methods, using mental imagery to affect probability fields. Their understanding of energy included detailed knowledge of planetary frequencies, crystal properties, color vibrations, and sound harmonics, creating a comprehensive system for working with subtle forces. This wisdom tradition influenced numerous later schools, including Rosicrucianism, Freemasonry, and Western ceremonial magic, all preserving aspects of energy manipulation techniques through symbolism and ritual. The suppression of energy knowledge occurred systematically throughout history, whenever power structures felt threatened by individual empowerment. The Inquisition specifically targeted women with healing abilities and intuitive gifts, executing thousands for practices now recognized as energy medicine. Colonial expansion further eliminated indigenous energy traditions worldwide, dismissing sophisticated systems as primitive superstition, while imposing mechanistic worldviews that separated humans from nature and spirit. This historical context explains the contemporary disconnect from energy awareness, despite its practical value for health, well-being, and personal empowerment. Reclaiming this knowledge represents an act of cultural healing and personal liberation from limiting paradigms. Your energy field constantly communicates through subtle sensations, emotions, intuitive flashes, and physical symptoms. Learning to interpret this language reveals invaluable guidance for navigating life challenges. Tingling, warmth, pressure, or coolness in specific body areas often indicate energy movement or blockage. Sudden emotional shifts without apparent cause may signal energy absorption from environments or others. Recurring thoughts or symbols suggest intuitive messages from deeper consciousness. Physical symptoms frequently point to energetic imbalances before manifesting as diagnosable conditions. Developing sensitivity to these signals through regular body scanning and energy check-ins provides early warning systems for potential problems while highlighting opportunities for growth and healing. The pineal gland, associated with the third eye chakra, plays a crucial role in energy perception, producing melatonin and dimethyltryptamine, DMT, that influence consciousness states and subtle awareness. Modern environments often calcify this gland through fluoride exposure, electromagnetic pollution, and stress hormones, diminishing natural energy sensitivity. Decalcification practices include reducing fluoride intake, regular sunlight exposure, meditation, and specific supplements like tamarind and turmeric. Research indicates meditation increases pineal activity, potentially explaining enhanced intuitive abilities in long-term practitioners. This physiological connection between brain structure and energy perception bridges spiritual traditions and neurological research, validating ancient understandings of the third eye's function. Energy mastery ultimately reveals the illusory nature of separation. Your field constantly interacts with all existence, exchanging information and influence beyond physical limitations. Quantum entanglement provides a scientific model for understanding how seemingly separate particles remain connected regardless of distance, mirroring spiritual teachings about universal oneness. Your energy practices contribute to collective evolution by raising the vibrational frequency of the human field, creating ripple effects that extend far beyond personal benefit. This perspective transforms energy work from self-improvement to sacred service, aligning individual healing with planetary awakening during this pivotal evolutionary moment. The time for reclaiming your energetic birthright has arrived. Ancient wisdom, modern science, and practical experience converge to validate what mystics have taught for millennia. You exist as an energy being temporarily expressing through physical form, with unlimited potential for creation, healing, and transformation. By working consciously with your energy field, you unlock capabilities previously dismissed as impossible or magical. Begin today with simple practices: conscious breathing, regular energy check-ins, movement to release blockages, thought management, and emotional flow. These small steps initiate profound shifts that accumulate over time, restoring your natural state of vibrant well-being and creative power. Your energy is your magic, a direct interface with the creative force of the universe. Through conscious energy mastery, you transcend limiting beliefs, heal physical conditions, transform relationships, manifest desires, and contribute to planetary evolution. This journey represents both your personal liberation and your greatest gift to humanity, a heightened vibration that elevates all it touches. The forgotten secrets of energy mastery now return to collective awareness, available to those ready to reclaim their full potential. The choice awaits. Continue operating at diminished capacity or step into the magnificent power of your complete energetic nature. Your transformation begins with the very next breath.